Hi there, welcome back. Thanks for being here. So, in our last couple of learnings, we have achieved parallel running and we have also integrated Cucumber reporting with our karate test so that to have all the reporting in one place, so which has a holistic view. So, in this lecture, I have some other feature to present, so which is nothing but logging mechanism. So whenever we write tests, we have been noticing that in the console we have been printing a lot of statements, a lot of debugging statements, a lot of info statements, and all that. So if you actually look into it, we need to question ourselves that whether do we require those statements every often or not. So based on that, you have to set that logging level so that you are not running into any memory constraints. So that is how you set your verbose in any of these test automation frameworks. Even when you are working with rest assured, you have a method called logall where it is coming from request specification class. It basically gives you the details about the test case, like which URI you are hitting and which headers you are sending and what request parameters you are carrying, what is the body message and all that. So in a similar fashion, so karate also logging all the log debug messages for us, the same information, and alongside it is also printing the responses that we are asking to print in the feature file. So how do we control this one? So how do we control the logging mechanism? So I wanted only information to be present. I don't want at a debugging level. My verbose should be just info, and if at all there is some problem, you wanted to deep dive into a test case to understand the failure, to triage the failure, then you will set it to debug eventually. So how do we achieve that? So karate has something called logback-test.xml file, so which is present in their official documentation. If you go there, there is a file, there is a XML file. So what we should be doing, we should copy this content and create a file in the class path with logback-test.xml, and then you run your test case. So what happens is that we have run multiple iterations so far, but never we have observed a file with the name karate.log. But moving forward, the moment you copy this file, you tend to see a file which is karate.log, where all the logging would be dumped into that file. So you can control that logging mechanism by changing the value in the logger tag, where the value of level should be set to debug or info according to the information that you require, according to the level of logging that you require. And you have some appender tags where you wanted to just append file name with time appends with some other parameters, so you can configure that. So this is not a mandatory file, guys. If you have looked into our previous lectures or previous test executions, we never had this particular file in our class path, but still we were able to execute the test cases successfully. So this is just about configuration of verbose level, just about logging. So what I would do, I would just copy this content and go to the class path of my project and then create a new file, because XML is not of class type to directly select it. So I would select this as a file type and I would name it as a logback-test.xml, because that is how they have recommended me to update it as. So I finished that, and let me copy the content. So let me save this file. So I have closed this thing, and if you have looked into the target folder, so you don't have a karate.log file generated ever. So let me clear these files so that we are sure that the files whatever are generated new ones. So let me delete all these files, create the directory. So now we have fresh target folder. So since we have already saved, I'm directly running it as a JUnit test. So now we should be seeing parallel execution, and we should also have Cucumber reporting in place, and we should also have logging mechanism. So let me just see the console. Whatever the message that we are printing in console, same level of logging is there in the file as well. So I'm just minimizing this, and if I go to my target folder and refresh this, so I tend to see a file called karate.log. So if you see, you have debugging level of statements printed, so which means you wanted to drill down the problem. You wanted to go deep inside and verify what is happening in each and every step, and how the communication goes, And if you are interested in those level of detail, especially we do it when we are triaging or when we are debugging a test case, this is what actually helps us to find the root cause. But every time we are not interested in this information, because we are actually dumping too much of information into the log, and it eventually leads to file crashing mechanisms and other things. So now what I would do, I would just delete this file now, and then change that log settings to verbose to information. So I go to logback -test.xml. So now from debug I would set it to info, and let's see how the karate.log file looks like. Just run this test now. So we have not done any change except this value being set to info. So tests have started executing, and they should be completing. They have completed. And let me go to the target folder and refresh the file. So you have seen karate.log generated, and this time if you notice, you can see only info statements, not the debug statements, which means this is a lightweight information. So earlier we have got so much of information. Now this much of information, it is just about response and some information related to that step. So this is more meaningful when everything goes good and we are green. But if in case we are seeing so many failures and we are not understanding from the message that we have, or from the log that we have, then we should go back and set that level to debug. So that is how even the development works when they are logging their logging mechanism. So that's it for this learning, guys. I hope this is some new information, and which is helpful anyways, because we don't want to run into memory problems. So I hope you have learned something here. Please do subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thank you, guys. You have a great rest of today.